the Rocky Patel Sun-Grown Maduro. Hello, my name is Gavin Bertram, also known as Smoker McGavin, doing another exciting cigar review. Today's cigar is a very good cigar. I've had it before, but I've never actually reviewed it. I'm excited to actually break it down piece by piece. This cigar received a 95 rating and got second place in 2016 Best Cigar of the Year. We will go into it with that in mind. So this cigar is originally from Nicaragua. It's got a nice box press to it. This is the Toro size. The wrapper looks rugged but even, no soft spots. I think this is gonna be a good smoke, so let's get into it. Okay, off the first light, very full-bodied flavors. A lot of coffee and earth with a peppery finish and oily mouthfeel. Very good start. This is what I remember. I chose this cigar because it's evening. I'm in the mood for full-bodied smoke, so I'll get back in touch with you guys during the first third. All right, so we're about 15 minutes into this very full-bodied smoke. It's performing, or it's burning very well. I would say my one complaint is it's a bit firm on the draw. I don't know if you noticed, but I had to do 3 separate cuts to get as much air through this thing as possible, but it's still very tight. It's working, but I just have to really, draw slowly and use a lot of my cheek muscles. It's a shame. Some of the other ones I've smoked were not this tight. They had a perfect draw. So this one is unfortunately the firmest draw of the 5-pack that I had. Flavor-wise, it's very sweet off the draw. It's like a sweet cocoa, chocolate, whatever you want to call it. I would say it's more of a cocoa than a chocolate, but it's sweet cocoa with a coffee and earth. That's as dark as it gets, people. Very dark flavors. But I'm surprised at how sweet it is. I remembered it being a little bit more peppery. Maybe the pepperiness will come in later, or maybe this firm draw is changing the flavors from what I remembered, or maybe my memory is wrong because it's been, maybe 5 months since I've smoked one of these. Anyway, off to a great start. We'll keep smoking and I'll let you guys know how it's going in the second third. Okay. So we're about 37 minutes in. The draw has loosened up a little bit, still firm, but I'm very happy with it now. Now I can smoke it much more easily. The flavors are very consistent with the first third, with a slight addition of a little bit of nut on the end of the draw. Not quite the finish, but definitely a little bit of nut thrown in the mix with the chocolate and the coffee and the sweetness. Very sweet on the draw. Fantastic smoke so far. Haven't had to relight it. The ash is holding on very firmly. Fantastic smoke. I'll get back in touch with you guys during the third. All right, we're about 1 hour, 13 minutes in. I'll probably get maybe 5-10 more minutes out of this. It's not quite hot yet. This is the first time I'm just gonna touch it up. Anyway, the flavors have transitioned for the first time. I'm getting much more charcoal. The coffee's still there. The coffee's been there the whole time, but now I'm getting charcoal and cedar with the coffee. So a little bit of pepper on the finish, but not too much pepper. So mostly the charcoal and the cedar are new additions. Final thoughts. This is a very dark, full-bodied cigar with dark flavors. It's definitely a good cigar for the evening, but I would say the flavors are full-bodied, but the strength is more of a medium. So even though it's a lot of flavor, it's not too much for maybe a beginner smoker. Just make sure you eat a big meal beforehand. You should be fine. I'm feeling the effects, but it's not too much at all. Beautiful band. I love this band, by the way. With that, I hope you enjoyed the cigar review. With that, keep smoking, people.